Aquateam is ditching its tanks and plunging into the world of freediving. But after relying on scuba gear for so long, going down without an air supply just seems so weird.
It just makes me really nervous. It's not natural just to hold your breath like that. I'm not feeling so good.
The Aquateam is in Key West, Florida. Today, we're meeting Mandy Ray Cruikshank. She's a world champion freediver.
Freediving is basically just when you go down from the surface of the water, down as far as you can without any air, except for the breath that you took at the surface.
So good morning, everybody.
Morning.
So let me show you a little bit about what we're going to do today, okay? With the freediving, what we're going to do is on the surface, we're going to have one of these big red floats. And then what we'll have is underneath the float, we'll have this yellow line. And this yellow line will go down to this bottom plate. So this is your target on all of them. Start off by teaching you some simple safety techniques. Because although freediving seems really easy, really safe, it's just essentially snorkeling, but going down a little further, there are some risks to it, especially diving alone.
So how deep would you say you've gone?
My deepest so far is 88 meters, 289 feet on one breath. So just swimming down with the fin and back up again. Did that April 2007 in the Cayman Islands.
It's pretty deep.
I'll stop you guys today before you pass my depth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no one's allowed to beat me.
What's the...
No one will. It's really scary. It makes me really nervous. I go down there, no air supply at all. You have to consider, when you go down, you have to also have enough air for coming back up. It's nerve-wracking.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Nope.
No? All right, let's go diving.
All right, awesome.
Cool.
When you get into freediving, there's a lot of skills that we learn in freediving that will really greatly improve your scuba diving techniques. One of them would be your air consumption. That's a big complaint a lot among scuba divers, is that they use up their air in their tank too fast. So on freediving, we do a lot of breathing control, and once you learn to get into a breathing rhythm, it's amazing. You go back on scuba, and now where you had 30 minutes on a tank, now you've got an hour or more on the tank. So it makes a big difference.
Freedive site. The weather's not holding out. It's raining really hard. The waves are bad. In my opinion, this is pretty choppy. I've experienced worse, but I'm really enjoying this. I just hope no one gets seasick. Emily, she was pale, and I felt really horrible for her. She's been experienced this a lot. In the Aquateam, she's been on the boat, and she's just totally gone seasick.
It's really hard for us to see like our team member get sick or not feeling well. You really feel like we're not a team right now. One of us aren't feeling that great. I'm already totally dreading freediving, and seeing Emily so sick just makes it even worse.
This is one of the worst days. Yeah, it's a really, really bad way to start off the day.
Sea was a little calmer when we got to the dive site. That was a relief. But I'm still so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna barf.
Okay, so I want to introduce you guys to Kirk. This is Kirk Croft. He's my husband and actual trainer too. He's trained me for the past 8 years to 7 world records and many other people to more. So he's going to be working with us today as well.
So Mandy, what makes you so good at freediving? Is it because of Kirk and all of your training, or?
I think a lot of it is because of Kirk and the training systems he puts me through, but also when you do lung volume tests on me, they found out that my lungs are 60% larger than the average female my height, age, weight. So, you know, that's a bit of an advantage when your whole fuel tank is how much air you can bring down with you.
You have to remember that you all have freediving ability. It's genetically encoded within you. It's called mammalian diving reflexes. And it's how your body adapts and changes to the water when you're on a breath hold. So just like whales, seals, and dolphins have these diving reflexes, we share them as well. We just have them at a different level and a different strength. And so what we're going to be showing you is how to bring out that diving reflex, how to bring out your inner dolphin, so to speak, and then some of the techniques of equalizing, and most importantly, just how to do it safely so that you can enjoy it.
Okay, so what we're going to start off with is we're going to give you guys some gauges, some freediving computers. These will tell you how deep you're going and how long you've been down, so you can gauge exactly what you do today. So there you go.
This is a freediving computer called the D3, and when we're 3 feet below the surface, it will automatically start calculating how deep you are and how long you've been down in seconds. As soon as you come 3 feet up, it'll stop timing.
When we get in the water today, this is sort of what we're going to be covering. We're going to get in, we're going to show you some safety techniques, we're going to start doing some nice easy pull downs. This is all on our first dive. And then once you get the hang of it, we'll see how deep you guys can go. Get a little bit deeper, stay a little bit longer. Okay, so you guys ready to get in?
Yep.
Yeah. See what you can do?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I think I should be able to go a good depth once I get equalizing down, but we'll see.
I'm feeling a little seasick, but I think I'll feel a little better once I get in the water.
The most obvious difference between a freediving and scuba fin is going to be the length, right? The idea is that we can do the same amount of energy but get more propulsion out of the blade. And the other thing you'll notice is this. It's called a rail. So what it does is it doesn't spill water over the side, and that rail helps keep the blade go straight through the water nice and straight, which takes the pressure off your ankle.
And now we'll have a rough idea of how long.
The guys are getting really competitive, but I don't want anything to do with that. I'm not too thrilled about having a contest right now just because I don't want to push anybody, and it's our first time going at this. So I think we just gotta stay in our comfort zone and not push anybody too hard.
Yeah, if we do a competition, then somebody's feelings might be hurt, or
Somebody's
like,
gonna black out,
or someone's gonna be working really hard.
But it's only 20 feet, so I think we'll all be able to touch the bottom anyways.
So do I. Because, you know, just think of 20 feet. I'm not 5 foot. I'm around 5'4", and it's a little under my height times 4. That's how deep this is, so it's nothing to worry about. I'm not feeling that confident right now. That's because, I mean, I don't really like holding my breath. It's not natural, so I don't know.
The Aquateam is learning to freedive in Key West, Florida. Freediving is diving down deep with just the air in your lungs. I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
Unlike scuba, we're going to be on a breath hold. You're not constantly breathing in and out. And important for us is how we breathe and prepare on the surface before we go down.
I'm going to do the spoon demonstration. I'll do it fast. Mandy will describe each of the little things I'm doing. And then one at a time, we'll start breathing up and we'll start doing small, easy pull downs.
What we want to do is try and use our most efficient muscle when we're breathing, called the diaphragm. Breathing in, it's almost like I take that breath from the lower stomach. Then important in this breathing pattern is for 10 seconds,
You're going to exhale.
when you breathe out like that for 10 seconds, it will really relax you and it will slow your heart rate down, and it will allow those diving reflexes to kind of come out. And then after we've done that and we're ready, what we'll do is just 3 easy, relaxed, deep exhalations. We call them purges.
Here's loud breaths. Those are his purges. 2, 3. Okay, take a big breath in now. always spit our snorkels out before we dive, because otherwise it creates an open airway and you can actually choke on that water.
Now dive it down, grabbing the line.
You're simply just slowly pulling your way down. And every time you do a pull, you're gonna equalize.
The glorious life.
Everything about freediving is being as relaxed as possible and using as little energy as possible.
The glorious life. The glorious life. The glorious life.
And now after he's done his 6 breaths, he can talk to me and tell me how good it was.
It was fun. And I enjoyed the bubbles. All right, good. So everyone facing the water. Nice and relaxed now. Relax your arms. Just let the water float you. Okay? Breathe in. A slow 10-second exhalation. Just nice and relaxed. Let your arms relax.
Good.
Yeah, we're just kind of bouncing. Imagine that you're in a water bed and the water bed's kind of, someone's pushing on it, making it wavy.
On our first dive, we were just getting used to pulling ourselves down and equalizing the pressure in our ears while we were upside down.
We just went down 25, 20 feet, and it was easy, no problem whatsoever. I didn't touch the bottom of the ocean. I could have, but I didn't. But, you know, it was lots of fun. You know, I can't wait to have my turn again.
You're supposed to go head first, pulling yourself down. But what I kind of did was kind of went down like butt first. I still touched it, and it was pretty easy for me. Next time, I'm going to try to straighten out my form. You think it'd be really hard, but then as soon as you get down there, you don't even feel like you need to breathe. It's really weird. My watch says I got down to 18 feet. It's really relaxing, actually. It's like being in an underwater oasis.
Yeah, that's...
Extraordinary. Baby, if you wanna be out of the ordinary, come on and dance with me.
Just going down the rope was so easy. But when I touched the plate, I sort of freaked out a little bit, and I thought, oh my gosh, I might lose my breath. When I was coming up, I was thinking, oh no, oh no, oh no. But then when I reached the surface, I found that I was fine and I had enough breath.
It's really kind of scary. It makes me really nervous. I go down there, no air supply at all. In scuba diving, you're just like, okay, go down easy, nice and slow, equalize. But freediving, you're just shooting down. You gotta equalize real quick, just nonstop. Despite holding your breath, feel like you're gonna choke. It's pretty calm down there until you have to swim up and just gasp for air.
I just did my first free dive. I didn't hit the bottom, but I was pretty close. Mandy reassured me that I would hit bottom, but not yet, so you take it easy for a second. And these waves are really not helping, so I'm not feeling so good. Really not. These waves are really, really rough.
Isabel, for now, if you want to just keep your mask off for now, keep yourself head up, right? Just want to be like this and breathe through the nose and do those 10-second breaths. And then as we get closer, then we'll have you put your mask back on. But this will help you kind of keep the seasickness away a little better, okay?
The rough sea condition definitely didn't help us. Non-stop splashing in our face the whole time.
really hard to stay concentrated because the waves were splashing, and a few times we were choking because the water got in our snorkels.
We kept holding onto the rope, trying to wait for our turn and trying to do our breathing exercises, and they were just rolling over us.
However long we're down, so if it was a minute down and up, then we want to double that for our surface interval before we do another dive.
That's a whole lot less complicated than figuring out your surface interval for scuba diving.
It was amazing how quickly each one of us made a lot of progress.
I'm getting better, getting a little bit more comfortable.
Freediving is nothing like scuba. It's so different. As soon as you get like 5 feet deep, the waves just stop. It's so quiet. There are no bubbles going up around you. It's just calm. You're just in your wetsuit and you've got a tiny little weight belt on just with your mask.
It feels so much more free than scuba. You don't have to worry about all those gauges and tanks.
I stayed down for 26 seconds at the depth of 21 feet. So I'm really happy. This was my first time where I felt really comfortable, and so far, I don't want to say this, but I've been down there the longest compared to everybody else. Got down 19 feet that time, even though maybe this is wrong, but that was my longest down to the bottom for sure. I got 10 seconds on the bottom, and my total time was 39 seconds, so I'm pretty happy. That's pretty good, and I'm gonna try to do just a little better next time. Oh, right.
I've tried it twice, and I'm still the only one that hasn't touched the bottom. I just start to panic. But I'm gonna give it one more try.
We've got some pretty good instructors, so I think we're catching on pretty quick.
I'm the only member of the Aquateam who hasn't made it to the bottom by freediving. It just freaks me out to dive down deep without an air supply. I'm going to give it one last try. First time out, I didn't have enough air. And the second time, I couldn't equalize, but third time's the charm, and I hit bottom.
Extraordinary, extraordinary. Baby, if you wanna be.
Nicely done.
The bottom? All right.
Yay! We touched it. Third time's the charm.
Overall, I enjoyed the experience, but it was still very nerve-wracking for me. I'm really nervous when I go down like 20 feet with absolutely no air supply. It just makes me really nervous.
That aqua mission was really cool. It was pretty hard. I was getting tired, so I actually came in a little earlier than everybody else.
That was awesome! And I wish I would have stayed out longer, but I was getting a bit tired, and sort of my chest was feeling a little bit like tired.
Yeah.
My very best dive was 22 feet for 40 seconds.
23 feet for 39 seconds, so
So pretty evenly matched.
They did pretty awesome considering the conditions out here.
Yeah, they did. You guys all did great. You all did phenomenal. So.
Can you imagine how well you would have done if it was calm waters?
Yeah.
I think we would have had all you guys to 85 feet or deeper pretty easily.
The ocean, I feel really at home usually, but I don't know, I'm not doing so good. The waves are really big, it's really rough, so I'm not feeling so good.
Feel better now? Better? We'll get the boat underway right away, so then you'll feel much better.
I don't know if I really learned to love freediving, but it was amazing to learn about it from the best in the world. And the rest of the Aquateam is stoked to try freediving again. So who knows, I might give it another chance.